I'm Tami Carter, and I am a compositor. I'm a composite supervisor, but currently compositor. I grew up, I studied engineering. I was an engineer for years, and I quit my engineering job because it was very one-sided. It was all technical, and there was no artistic side to it, and I got very bored and didn't like just calculating numbers all day long because there was no creative side to it. So I quit my engineering job, and a friend of mine was working at a production company working on Bump in the Night, which was a stop-motion animation Saturday morning cartoon on ABC. For me, coming from an engineering background, which was very stale and dry, I felt like, oh my God, I found my people. Like, it was amazing. People sitting and doing art and using both sides of their brain, which that's what I needed. That's what I was looking for. Is like someone, that used technical side, and then you actually got to do art with it. And it was really exciting because I thought I finally found what I wanted to be when I grew up. I started in '96, and there were very few women artists. There were, producers and whatnot. I mean, ILM is mainly run by women, but actual artists there were very few women. When I was hired in the Roto art department, there were more women in that area, especially that were hired when I was hired. I quickly moved from Roto into the compositing department within, I would say, about a year and a half, and my biggest mentor in helping me along was probably John Alexander. He sort of took me under his wing at the time and saw my more technical skills that I wasn't really using so much in the Roto paint, and definitely helped me get into the compositing department. I feel really fortunate in that I have a husband that is so accepting of what I do and just gets it. He's a contractor. He works project-based as well, so he understands we're in crunch mode, and he is 110% there for me. I think if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be in this industry. I think for me, my kids are number one job, and this is my number two job. And this industry doesn't lend itself well to it being your number two job. It expects every ounce of your being to do what we do. And the fact that I have so much support at home makes it possible for me. I don't think all moms that try to do this job have that same opportunity that I do. Saying that being said, I don't think this industry is really conducive to being the mom that I am. I think like I said, this job expects all of you, every ounce of you, and because it is a male-dominated industry, if you push back, that's not considered okay. It's not normal. It's people, and I think the more women that are getting into the industry, the more that women are insisting on a life-work balance, which it's almost comical to say that in this industry. And yet, I think the longer I've been in it, the more I'm more adamant about maintaining my work-life balance. And it's hard. I think in probably a lot of industries it's hard, but this one, for some reason, especially at the end of a project when things are under the gun, it's hard. What I would like to see change is the mixed message that you get from management saying you need work-life balance and production saying get the shot done at all costs. I think that you're getting pulled in both directions, and that you really just have to find your center and know what you need. And so what I would like changed, what would I like changed? I don't know if you can change it. I think that it is a production-based industry. It's based on getting something done at a certain time under a certain budget. And you just need to figure out where you stand in that and what you're willing to give and how much blood you're willing to let. But yeah, I think you just need to stand your ground for for your own life balance.